Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Bienvenidos a mi canal. I know, where have I been, right? I know you guys are like, girl, why haven't you posted? But today I'm gonna be doing this super cute glowy summer makeup look, plus chit-chatting with you guys a little bit of why I didn't post, which is mainly about my citizen. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, do so, because that's where I posted that I became a US citizen, which super excited about. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit of that too. By the way, this makeup is super simple, nothing super hard, especially on my eyes. I just use 2 eyeshadows, literally that's it, in one palette. But before we start, don't forget to like this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe down to my channel, hit that bell ring button so you guys can get notified every time I post a video for you guys. So yeah, let's get started. Alright guys, so I already did my eyebrows. I used the product, this product I have used it before. This is the NYX Lift and Snatch eyebrow pin. If you guys haven't tried it, definitely recommend it. Purchase it because it's really good. And then I also already cleaned my eyebrows. I always use a foundation on top, and then I use my concealer on the bottom, which if my eyebrows look a little rough is because I haven't done them, which I think it's time to do them, right? But we're gonna go ahead and just jump into our eyes. So for today's, we're gonna be using this eyeshadow palette right here. This one is from Revolution Makeup London, and it is the Forever Flawless Birds of Paradise eyeshadow palette. So I definitely thought this was the perfect palette for this summer eye look, just because if you guys can see, it has all those beautiful summer colors right there. It has all those blue, purple, even a little bit of peach and orange right here, and sparkles, metallics even. So I think this palette is perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go in with my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I'm just gonna use this to prime my eyes using my e.l.f. Camo Concealer sponge, and I'm just tapping this in. By the way, you guys, I just clean my brushes, my sponges, so if they look pretty white, it's just because I finally cleaned them. I definitely have to get better at that because I slack on cleaning them until they're like super dirty, and I'm just like, I think it's time, because you don't want your brushes to get super like dirty and infected. So I definitely gotta get better at that. For our first eyeshadow, we're gonna be using this one right here, which is called Tweet. And then grabbing a little bit of that eyeshadow, I'm gonna start by tapping it in right here on my crease and here on the side of my eye. And then once I have that, I grab a little bit more and just start blending it in. I'm just blending it in all the way down here. Such a pretty peachy color, you guys. So let me go ahead and talk to you guys a little bit about what's been going on. So if you guys don't follow me in Instagram, follow me on Instagram, because hello, I post a lot there. So go ahead and follow me. I did post it when I became a citizen, so I'm super blessed and excited that I was able to have that blessing. Honestly, I was super nervous, you guys, I'm not even gonna lie. I had anxiety so bad that whole month because I was just preparing myself for it. That's why I didn't record, I didn't post, because my anxiety was off the roof already, that I was like, I can't record and study at the same time, because I felt like it was just a lot for me, and I wanted to be like 100% in my like studying for my citizen test, because they give you 100 questions, and with those 100 questions you have to answer 10 right. No, they give you 100 questions, and no, wait, what is it?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
They give you 100 questions to study, and then they ask you 10 questions. You can only get 4 wrong. So I was super nervous, you guys, because I'm like, oh my god, out of these 100 questions I'm gonna get 10. Like, it's crazy, because it was a lot of questions that I was like, okay, I really have to study, because there were some that were very difficult and some that I didn't know, just because I wasn't born here. I was raised here, but I wasn't born here, so I didn't know a lot of the questions, which is crazy, because I asked them to Sylvester and he answered them all correctly before even looking at it, and I was like, wow, you're truly an American. But now I am an American, so I know every answer to each question there, but that's why I didn't record anything, didn't post anything, because I wanted to be 100% in studying, which it's funny because I studied at work. I put my headphones on and I studied during work. I studied at home when I got home, at night. I mean, you name it. I'm gonna go in with this metallic, kind of like peachy orangey color, which is called Exotic, and I'm just gonna grab it with my finger, literally. This is how it looks. Don't it look so gorgeous? It's kind of like a peachy orangey color. I'm just gonna put this on my eyelid. I'm just putting it on this half inner corner of my eyelid. I'm gonna grab a little bit on my brush and just wet it because I feel like I want it to pop even more. So I'm gonna use this one from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm just gonna wet my brush. Literally, I literally use this for my hair. I literally just wet it and then just tap it down. I'm gonna go in here. So much better. Oh wow, so much better. Once you're done with that, I'm just gonna grab a blending brush. This one has no product, and I'm just gonna blend the outer part, making sure everything is very blended. Like I said, it's such an easy eye look. I wanted something super summery, cute, but yet simple to be able to do, because there's times that, you know, for summer I'm just running out the door and I just want to look cute, but just not too much, you know. So this is definitely an eye look for that. By the way, I don't think I explained why I put water, like why I spray water to my brush. The reason why I did that is because if you guys want your metallics to pop even more, like your metallic eyeshadows, and they're not popping enough for you, if you want them to pop even more, then definitely grab a brush, a flat brush that you have. I use plain water, literally, and I just spray it. Then I go in with my eyeshadow and put it on my eye, and it did the job for me. So just FYI, if you guys didn't know that little trick and tip there, then use it, trust me. By the way, you guys, I hope the lighting looks great. I have never recorded during the day, so I'm taking advantage of the like sunlight out here, like in my window. So I hope it looks really good because I'm taking advantage of this sunlight. I'm gonna be using this moisturizer. This one is from e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream. I love to use this before I go in with my foundation. Well, today we're gonna be using a sunscreen I have used before. I actually have done this full face routine before. It's a summer routine. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out, because I go into more in depth on what I do when I want like something quick for the summer. I will be posting it up here for you guys if you guys want to go check that out as well. So next I'm gonna go in with my sunscreen. I love this sunscreen, you guys. I have talked about it before, so I probably will be talking about it all this summer because I really love this sunscreen. If you guys haven't purchased it or tried it, go ahead and purchase it. Trust me, you won't regret it. So I'm going to be using the Super Goop Glow Sunscreen. I'm going to be putting makeup on, talking to you guys, so if I go a little bit off track, it's just because, you know, trying to explain my makeup and also my story of the citizen test. But I wanted to, more than anything, tell you guys how it is, because in case you guys are taking the citizen test or are nervous, don't be. Trust me, just study a lot, prepare yourself, because that's the main thing. That was more nervous than anything was the questions. So prepare yourself and you will pass. Once I got there, Sylvester actually took me because I was already nervous as it was, you guys. So he went to acompañarme, give me support. He was like, okay, I'll wait for you in the parking lot, which I really wanted him to come in, but in the paper they give you like this instruction. It tells you that you can only go by yourself. I don't know if it was because of the COVID restrictions, but once I got there, a police office was like, oh, did someone came with you? And I said, yeah, my boyfriend, but he's outside waiting. And he's like, oh, well, he can come in. So as soon as he said that, I called him right away. I'm like, Sly, come in. So he came, and I felt so much relief. You guys have no idea, because I was already there by myself. Just having his support there was so much like a relief to me. So next I'm gonna go in with this I always use it, is the NYX dark circle concealer. Jesus, it's been a minute since I done makeup tutorial, so that's why I'm like, wait, what is this called? But yeah, I'm gonna grab a little bit and just tap it down. So yeah, once they called me, I remember Sylvester was like, you got this, babe. Once they were like, okay, you have to go to the lobby, I was like, did I pass, did I not? I was so nervous because they hadn't told me if I passed or not. And I was like, oh my god, I remember going to the lobby where Sylvester was. I was like, I don't think I passed. They didn't tell me I passed. I was so sad. And he's like, well, he's like, just wait, they're gonna come out. And I remember they came, they're like, congratulations, you're a US citizen, you passed. I was like so relieved. I was like, ay, qué bueno, you know, gracias a Dios I passed. I was so thankful. And I was like, thank goodness, because my hard work of studying really paid off. I'm moving on to my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I'm gonna be using this for my under eyes right here, and right here, and right here, chin, and on my forehead. I'm also going to be using another concealer. This one is the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo. This one's a little brighter than the other one, so when I want to brighten up my under eyes a little bit more and I don't have a lighter concealer color, then I use this one. I do need to go purchase a lighter concealer of the hydrating one because that's my favorite. I'm going to go ahead and go with my e.l.f. Camo concealer sponge and just tap this in. Like I was saying, once you pass, they give you a ceremony, which thankfully, like I said, I was able to get into the last ceremony. And yeah, they give you your citizenship. I'm putting a little bit here of that concealer on my nose and in my forehead. Just tap it down. So next, I'm gonna go in with this Airspun translucent powder. I'm gonna be using this just to set my under eyes and all those places I put my concealer. We also celebrated Sylvester's birthday in April, so that's another reason why I didn't post, because I was just making sure, you know, he had a good birthday. I always like to make sure he feels special on his birthday. I got his gift. I gave him like 2 pairs of shoes and we had a good time. So next, I'm gonna be using this BFF face palette, which has a contour, it has a highlighter and a blush. I'm gonna go in with the one that says Latina and also the one that says Skinny Legend, and I'm gonna be using this to give me a little bronze and also to contour. I remember I did like these cards. I went to Target and bought me these cards and wrote all the questions and answered on the back. And I will make Sylvester tell me all the questions, like repeat them like for 10 times until I got them all 100 questions right. Like when I tell you, I make sure I put like 100 and plus on everything I do. So that's why I didn't record or posted anything. So next, I'm gonna go in with the blush that comes in that face palette. I'm gonna be using a bronzer. I love this bronzer because it has a little bit of shimmer to it. This one is from Physician Formula in Butter Bronzer, Sun Kiss Bronzer. For highlighter, I'm gonna be using the Revolution Makeup Blend-In. Such a gorgeous highlighter. I'm gonna grab a beauty blender because I want to emphasize it on certain areas. Tap it in. And then I'm gonna tap it on the back of my hand to like throw off that excess, and I'm just gonna keep it right here going up towards my temple, going into the same highlighter I used, and I want a little bit of this in the inner corner, just like that. Ooh, that's gorgeous. That is beaming gorgeous. Love it. Next, we're moving on to our lashes. I have used these lashes before and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys might have it in your drawers right now because they are one of the most popular lashes and they are everyday lashes. These are from Ardell. They're the Demi Wispies. I always buy the pack, you guys, because I use them so much that I always end up getting the big pack. So these are my lashes. Look how gorgeous they look. They look super cute with this look. Like I said, they're one of my favorite lashes. I ended up putting a black water line on the bottom of my lashes just to give it more of a natural look. This one is from NYX. Is the Slide On Glide On waterproof eyeliner. I want to use this white one. It's from the same brand. I want that water line to be white just because it makes the eyes look a little bigger. Moving on to our lips, you guys, I'm gonna be using this one from LA Girl in color Cafe. And I'm just gonna be using this all over my lips for my lip liner. Next, I'm gonna go in with this Milani Stain Matte Lipstick, and it's in color 01. Last but not least, I'm gonna go in with a lip gloss. You guys know I'm a lip gloss girl. So I'm gonna go in with Milani lip gloss in color She's All That. I actually wanna go back into the Makeup Revolution palette that we use, and I want to use that first eyeshadow we use called Tweet. For my blush, I feel like my blush is still missing for some reason. I feel like there's something missing to it, so I'm gonna grab a little bit of that, literally just tap it down. Oh yeah, much better. Oh, that is pigmented. Last but not least, we're gonna be using a setting spray, using this one from Revolution Hydrate and Fix. All right guys, so this is the final look right here. I love how it came out. Super gorgeous. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look, and I hope you guys like it too. Try it out, let me know how it goes. Hope you guys enjoyed my little story of my citizenship, and I hope it helps one of you guys if you guys are, you know, going to take your citizenship. Don't stress out. Study a lot, and wish you guys the best of luck. And I'm super blessed to even be in that position to be able to tell you guys, you know, my experience, and super blessed not just to be a US citizen but also to have my dual citizenship, so that's even more of a blessing. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. So that was it for today's video. Bye guys.